This is from Ian Hartitz, it's Amari Cooper's receiving yards per game with the Browns. With Deshaun Watson, so it's 11 games, over 77 yards without Watson, 73.7. It's 22 games. It's kind of interesting. Even though it's only been 11 games, you can already tell there is a pretty elite chemistry between Cooper and Watson.
But I mean, let's not, fool ourselves here. Amari Cooper's played with Derek Carr. Amari Cooper's played with Dak Prescott. He's played with Deshaun Watson. He's played with PJ Walker. He's played with Jacoby Brissett. He's played with Joe Flacco. He has played with Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Amari Cooper is Amari Cooper. And, I think it's to the point now where we mention Amari Cooper, we just talk about Amari Cooper's ability. Amari Cooper is a really, really good wide receiver, a great route runner. Certainly, knows what to do with the ball. Good after the catch. Had a couple of tremendous, runs after the catch. Certainly, the Chicago Bears last year brings back, a lot of, thoughts. Then he just had that absolute domination game in Houston. But no, he and Watson do have a nice repertoire together. But I think this is that Amari Cooper is such a good wide receiver. It is plug whatever quarterback you have to plug in, and you are going to get the same Amari Cooper week in, week out. Not a lot of wide receivers in the history of the NFL, and certainly in this game nowadays, can have that same resume. There's been some guys that have been, Justin Jefferson's been a fantastic wide receiver in this league, but almost all of it was done with Kirk Cousins. And you can say that for a lot of other wide receivers. It's a true testament to the wide receiver Amari Cooper is that he has been in so many different places, played with so many different quarterbacks, but you always get the same guy. And I think that is probably one of the things with Amari, and we know Amari is very similar to Nick. He is not one that is ever going to toot his own horn. But you look at stuff like that and you break it down as to what Amari Cooper has done through several stops in the NFL with several different starting quarterbacks. And it does tell you a lot about just the type of player and the type of impact player Amari Cooper has been.